The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has disclosed that he will support the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, if the People's Democratic Party decides that it is the turn of the South East in 2027. Hello viewers and welcome to InfoGist TV. Atiku, the presidential flag bearer of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 general election, said he will throw his weight behind Obi if he is picked by his party. The former vice president disclosed this during a recent interview with BBC Hausa Service, adding that he vied to be president last year because the race was thrown open. I've said repeatedly, and I have said it before the 2023 general elections, that if the PDP decides to zone the presidential ticket to the south or the southeast, specifically, I won't contest, Atiku said. As long as it is the decision of the party, I would abide by it. But I contested the 2023 presidential ticket because it was thrown open to all members of the party. If the party decides that it is the turn of the southeast and Peter Obi is chosen, I won't hesitate to support him, he added. The People's Democratic Party chieftain also said that there is a possibility for the merger between the PDP and the Labour Party, adding that the members of the party would decide his fate in the 2027 general elections. He also explained that his recent meetings with Obi might indicate a possible alliance leading up to the 2027 general elections. Now, speaking about the meeting, Atiku said it is just a normal friendly meeting that was often had, particularly among us in the opposition parties. Such meetings are healthy for Nigerians' democracy and in the country's interest. About the possibility of the merger, he said that yes, it is very possible we can merge to achieve a common goal, so it is possible and nothing can stop it if we wish to achieve that. He denied that the choice of presidential candidates might frustrate the merger discussions and said that it is not true. That challenge will not arise. I can tell you that the choice of who will fly the flag of the party won't be an issue. In his clarifications about his active part in politics, he said that yes, we cannot keep quiet and watch things go wrong. People are suffering and we are committed to making Nigeria a better place. It means that you are not tired of politics of Nigeria. That was the question posed to him, and his reply was, not at all. I am still in active politics in Nigeria, at least as long as God permits. My age doesn't stop the young ones from testing their faith. Everybody, irrespective of age, is allowed to aspire to be anybody in the society, politically or otherwise. Regarding his 2027 presidential ambitions, the former vice president said that would depend on the decision of my party. I cannot make a categorical statement on that. It is the duty of the party to decide on the way to go in the next elections. And until that comes, let us just wait and see how it will turn out. It must not be interpreted like that. I must not be eyeing elections to have meetings with political friends and associates. Currently, we are practicing democracy in this country, which we fought with our blood, he added. Meanwhile, the federal government has dismissed the planned alliance between former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and former Governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi. According to the presidency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not bothered about the planned alliance, noting that the president was not losing sleep over alliance plots by Atiku and Obi. Atiku had contested the presidency in 2023 on the platform of the People's Democratic Party but lost. Obi also contested as a presidential candidate on the platform of the Labour Party and came third in the elections. Now, last week, Obi held a private meeting with Atiku and some other PDP leaders in Abuja. Obi also met separately with former Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido, and former Senate President Bukola Saraki, sparking speculations about a possible coalitions for the 2027 general elections. However, in an interview, Atiku stated that if the PDP decided in 2027 that it was the Southeast's turn to field the presidential candidate and selected Obi, he would readily offer his support. In his words, "I've said repeatedly, and I even said it before the 2023 general elections, that if the People's Democratic Party decides to zone the presidential ticket to the South, or Southeast specifically, I won't contest it as long as it is the decision of the party. I will abide by it. I contested the 2023 presidential ticket because it was thrown open to all members of the party. And if the party decides that it's the turn of the Southeast and Peter B is chosen, I won't hesitate to support him," Atiku declared in a recent interview. He also added that a merger between the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the Labour Party was possible. Atiku stressed that party members would decide their fate in 2027 general elections. The former vice president mentioned that his recent meetings with Obi might indicate as possible alliance, a possible leading up to the 2027 general elections. Responding to questions about the meeting with Obi, Atiku said it was just a normal friendly meetings that we often have, particularly among us in the opposition parties, that such meetings are healthy for Nigerians' democracy and in the country's interests. Also on whether it would bring about a merger, he said, "Yes, it is very possible, very much possible. We can merge to achieve a common goal, so it is possible and nothing can stop it if we want to achieve that." Atiku, who denied that the choice of presidential candidate might frustrate the merger discussion, said, "That is not true. The challenge will not arise. I can tell you that the choice of who will fly the flag of their party won't be an issue." Now, reacting to the planned alliance, the Minister of Information Mohammed Idris said the federal government was not worried about the planned merger or alliance. According to him, anybody could decide to collaborate and meet. Now, reacting to the planned alliance, the Minister of Information Mohammed Idris said the federal government was not worried about the planned merger or alliance. According to him, anybody could decide to collaborate and meet.